Hey guys, happy Friday! It's MadameWario and welcome to Friday Night Mario Party 5! We're back on the GameCube! It's been a really long time. So thank you for voting to those of you who are subscribed and voted for tonight's board. You chose Pirate Dream. I was not expecting that. I really thought we would get like Sweet Dream or Rainbow Dream. I personally voted for Undersea Dream because I keep getting the song stuck in my head and it makes me want to play it. But Pirate Dream wins out, and it's one of my favorite boards on this game, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pirates are in this year, so it's so fitting. Just watched Scott Pilgrim for about the millionth time last Friday. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, probably in like my top 10 favorite movies ever. And I was hanging out with some friends, and my good pal Slim Kirby had never seen it before, so I'm like, well, we need to fix that immediately. So we watched it, and so it's very fitting because I always quote that part of the movie. Probably my favorite scene in the entire film. But we're gonna play some Pirate Dream, probably in my top 3 boards of this game. So it's a fun one. It's also a unique one. Who thinks of Pirate Dream? Like, I don't know. It just seems so random. So we're gonna play that tonight. Again, I'm gonna be having another poll over the weekend to choose next week's Mario Party. So it'll be between 4, 6, and 7. So if you have a preference and you are subscribed to my channel, you will have access to vote in that poll via the sub-only Discord channel on my server. So check that out, and if you are interested in participating, all you have to do is subscribe. That is the best way to support me as a content creator. I am forever grateful to all of my subscribers. Thank you for helping me do what I do here online. So thank you very, very much to my subs. Hey, welcome to the chat. Phantom Tempest, Rainbow Road 1996, StarDev94, Rolly64, Rainbow Road 19... I already said Rainbow Road. Why am I saying it again? I'm so sorry. Scottman895, Red Mage Patrick, thank you for the lurk. Welcome to anybody else who is lurking. Thank you for your viewership and for being part of tonight's party. I had pizza before this, appropriate because Friday night pizza, we always talk about it. So I was under the weather pretty much the last 3 days. I really started to feel sick I really woke up feeling sick on Tuesday and coughing and or was it Tuesday? No, it was like Wednesday, I think. So really I was worried that I was gonna be sick. Just like, I can't even remember what day it was. Regardless, I've been sick the past couple days, but I'm pretty much almost fully better now. Like, I'm not really feeling it. I had a little bit of a cough this morning, but I'd say I'm about 95% there. Because I was worried. I was like, oh no. But even on Wednesday when I was feeling pretty crappy, I still managed to stream. I really wanted to. I just had it earlier in the day and made it shorter, and it was a really nice time. I really enjoyed it. So, you know, I've been on the mend. So I'm gonna just play it a little safe tonight too, just so I don't strain my throat or my voice, because I have had a cough and I really don't want it to come back. But my idea for tonight is, because there's such a fun side mode in Mario Party 5, I think I'll do a 20-turn game, and then do a game of Card Party. So that's kind of my plan of attack. Oh gosh. Okay, let me switch screens, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be good to go. Alrighty, last time I played was in the year 2099. Wow. Future looks a heck of a lot like last year, 2 years ago. Kind of weird, but you know. Card Party is such a good mode. It's making such weird noises. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go to party mode. How's everybody else doing tonight? For as crappy as I felt the past few days, I did a really good job of, like, taking it easy, taking care of myself, just, like, you know, I was just like, I'm gonna be laid back, you know. But I also was really productive. I did things that were productive that didn't take a whole lot of energy. So like I organized a bunch of my photos that were like long overdue for organization on my computer and some videos. I made some graphics. I edited together some videos that went up on my channel. You know, I did a lot of crocheting. Today, oh my god, the whole day I was going through Pokemon cards. And I'll talk about that in a second. I'm thinking Toad needs to be here, so I'm gonna choose him as a CPU. You guys can choose the other two. Just whoever wants to pick a CPU for this game. We have the OGs minus DK, and instead we have, I guess, Toad in DK's place, and then the two newbies are Boo and Koopa Kid, or Bowser Jr. Whatever, they're the same to me, but... Okay, I see 2 for Koopa Kid already, so we're gonna put Koopa Kid in there. Which is good, because he's, like, introduced in this game. I think. Was he in? No, he wasn't, like, playable in Mario Party 4. Because he, like, was the master of Bowser's board or whatever. So, doing good just chilling with my dogs! You love a good chill night with doggos. Alright, Yo-Yo Yoshi said boo. I'm going for it. We're gonna have the 2 exclusives, and then my 2 favorite Nintendo characters. Isn't that fun? We're going to Pirate Dream. Again, thank you so much to everybody who voted. We're gonna do all mini-games, bonus on, 20 turns. As I said, if this goes by really quickly, don't fret. We're gonna play some Card Party, because it is probably one of my favorite side modes in a Mario Party game. Even though I have the worst luck ever and always lose. Guaranteed. I would argue that Mario Party 5 has a lot of really good side modes, though. Some of which were brought back in Superstars, and I don't feel like they were as fun in Superstars somehow, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. Alright, we're saving the best for last. I'm going last, you guys. And I'm gonna be the best pirate. I feel like of all of these guys... Okay, I was about to say Wario makes the best pirate, which I guess he sort of does, but like, I don't know, Koopa Kid kind of has the pirate vibe. He's got like the tough guy aesthetic, so maybe he's a better pirate than Wario. Wario's got the lingo. Wario's got the lingo. Boo is maybe like a pirate who sacrificed himself to the sea and is still part of the pirate dream as we're in. And Toad is like the worst pirate. Like, arguably... Actually, there's really no argument. I would say that Toad's a pretty bad pirate. When I think Toad, I do not think pirate. Do I have settings on for this? No. This is the GameCube. Why am I worried about this? I'm always like, I have to change settings! No, that's just Mario Party 1 and 2. I feel like Wario's love for money will make him a good... Now, that's true. He would be a good captain. Hey, Scottman, thank you so much for the resub for 80 months. Yikes, that is a long time. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. All the bars to you, Scottman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much support for so many years now. When I think of Toad, I think of his pirate ship costume. Oh my god, imagine if he was wearing that on this board. That would be the cutest thing ever. I have terrible luck with this minigame, too. Alright, we all went for the same thing, so it's just a race. Come on, I'm bigger than other people. I'm bigger than everybody on this map! I'm going all the way to the right. Oh no, you guys. I chose the wrong one. I should have chosen the middle. Oh, there's no way! I'm going mid. Oh no. Toad! The littlest guy wins? Man, he was on fire. I had no shot. I always choose the wrong path. If it showed, I kind of wish it did what Pipe Maze does. I wish it showed, like, bottom and then scrolled up really fast to the top and you had to be like, oh, I know which way to go. Because I would be so good at that. But I am not good at just guessing and hoping that it's the best one. That's not not as good as that. I'm good at luck-based minigames with no skill whatsoever. If you require a little bit of skill, like ground pounding mechanics, it ruins the formula for me. For my luck. I think Waluigi would be Wario's first mate. Oh, 100%. I feel like Waluigi would also be like the first that would like do something where he'd have to walk the plank. I'm here for the party! Yo, Yummy Luigi, welcome to the party. Friday night Mario Party. So Friday night Mario Party comes from Fridays of my childhood, where I used to rent a Mario Party game every single Friday night. This was never a Mario Party game I rented, though. I never rented 5. I just bought it once I got a GameCube when I was older, in my late teens, and played it for the first time after I owned it. Like, it's kind of funny. I never rented this one. I rented 1 through 4. Rented 7, because it was the newest one at the time when my sister first got a GameCube. I think 6 was the same as 5. 5 and 6, I never rented either one of them. I just bought them and that was it. And I was so obsessed with this one immediately because of the dreamy aesthetic with all the star spirits. I was like, what? I have been missing out for all these years? Are you kidding? This is amazing. So I had like a week where every single night after I bought this game, every night was a different board. So I made it like a whole week event where every night I would play a different board in this game just to try it out for the first time, and it was so fun. It was like my own party with myself a little bit. It was in the summer. It was like summer before my senior year, so I had a lot of free time, you know, I was still in school, and oh god, this is a masher, I should be good at this. Yeah, I just had a ball with it. We should do that sometime this summer. I should do a Mario Party week where like every single... Ooh, get wrecked! Where every single day for a week straight we play a different Mario Party board from the same game. Like, so until we see them all. That would be really fun. So maybe that's something I'll keep in mind for this summer because it was really fun to do that. I still need to have... I mentioned this last year, and it never happened. I was like, I'm gonna have a Ghibli week where I watch a different Ghibli film every night for a week straight. Didn't happen. That was last summer. I was planning on doing that, and then I just got busy, didn't think about it. But I had done something similar a couple years ago with Disney movies. I was like, I'm gonna watch a different Disney or Pixar film that I have not seen before every night for a week, and that was so fun. Like, it was just something I did by myself, but it was like, and I ended up making a video like reviewing each of the movies, but I was just like, I had such a ball watching things I hadn't seen before that I'd heard a lot about. And I want to have like a Ghibli week because there are some movies that I've seen before, but it's been such a long time that I'm like, god, I don't even remember like the details. And then there are also a lot of films I haven't seen before, so it's like I need to do a mix of like one that I've seen before but it's been years, one I've never seen before. So that's something that maybe I should actually do that like this month. I'm gonna plan a Ghibli week this month. That sounds like a good idea to me. I've been doing a pretty good job about yeah, I've been doing a pretty good job about planning things and sticking to them. Wow, all I ever roll is 1, you guys. All I ever roll is 1. Oh, battle! Let's go! So yeah, it's been, it's for... Oh no, I didn't mean to vote for that! I don't want that! I want the Dory one! Oh, come on. This is just stupid. Anyway, for as rundown as I've been this week, it's been very relaxing and very productive, and actually I've been enjoying myself quite a bit, so I have not let the illness get me down, for sure. I think it gave me reason to just, like, take it easy. Which sometimes is hard to, like, sometimes we have a hard time letting ourselves, like, relax. especially if you're me. I'm not very good at relaxing. I had to choose the pink one. It was the cutest one. So I went by what's cutest. Magic carpet's pretty cute too. Oh crap. I'm boned. I suck. What can I do? Armand giving it a ba, yo! These names sound like the host has little faith in these machines, yeah. Okay, well. We kind of know that, like, Mario has airships. Oh no, Aaron! I'm sorry, I glanced and I thought it said Armand. Alright, well, a ba for Aaron, who actually redeemed said ba. My bad. Oops. But yeah, I just went by what was cutest and it did not do me any favors. But hey, speaking of what I've been up to, so today I've been going through Pokemon cards, as I mentioned earlier, because I'm kind of tired of just having a bunch of Pokemon cards that are just sitting around not doing anything. I've been working on a portfolio for the past couple years, and it's of the 151 original Kanto Pokemon. Now, it's not any particular set, it's not like the original set or anything like that. I've just been collecting one of each of the cards and featuring the artwork I like most. So like if I do get multiples of a card, I have to pick which artwork I want to display, that I want to be part of that portfolio. Now a lot of the time the original set, whether it's OG or Jungle, does win because those are the ones from my childhood, but not always. There are a few that I'm like, that's not as cute as this, so. Yo, One Speedy Yoshi, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, that's wonderful. We love to hear news of a new puppy. Well, congrats on your new puppy. I love beagles. I hope he's just like Big Snoopy. And of course, you know, puppies and kittens, they're a nuisance, but we love them so much. They're worth the chaos, for sure. Also, I like that it didn't say hi, Bobo. It said he, Bobo. All the boss to you. Thank you so much for the resub. And for using your Prime sub here. I always appreciate that. Which is a nice segue into reminding anybody who has Amazon Prime, if you didn't already know, you get one free Prime sub a month on Twitch, and you don't have to pay extra for it or anything. So if you choose or are someone who has chosen to use your Prime sub on me, thank you so much. That always means a lot to me. But yeah. Whoa! He Bobo! He Comb! What's up, Comb? How's it going? Yo, shout out to Comb. I need to give Comb a shout out. Oh my god, Comb. I don't know if you saw. You probably did, but I'm gonna just say it anyway. I went game chasing / card hunting last week for this, this portfolio I was just talking about. I'm putting together a Pokemon portfolio. Original 151. I'm only missing 8 now because Odie really helped me out. He had a lot of cards that I was missing. He went through his cards today too. Anyway, we went to these card shops last week, and one I'd never been in before. Heard of, never went in. I was like, alright, well, are they gonna need like the spray deodorizers when we walk in? Let's find out. Oh my god. I swear you could have gotten pink eye from the air. It was like one big giant fart in there. It smelled so bad. And I was like, who just goes in here and rips one? What is wrong with people? Go outside. Go home. Just don't, like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't get who is farting their butt off in a tiny little card shop or not showering. If you don't shower, leave. What are you doing? Ah! No. It's just like, I don't get it. So it's so real. It is. Anyway, I'm telling Comb this specifically because I know that Comb has played the, like, trading card game simulator, which has been really fun to watch. Odie actually got it for Christmas. He hasn't played it yet, but I'm like, I kind of want to play it. Yeah, but they literally have, like, deodorizers in that game because the stereotype is so real, and that's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. As my granny said, she's like, I was dirt poor, I could still afford a bar of soap. Just saying. Do people not know how to use soap? Or just have, like, any kind of, like, audacity whatsoever? Like, how? I shower, like, 10 minutes before I go anywhere. I know! Like, I shower, like, twice a day. At least once a day, I shower. But a lot of the time, it's twice because I hate to be dirty and... No. It's like, I work out. I can't handle it. I just can't. I can't. Hey! Give me back my stuff! Jerks. I'm just gonna hide from everybody up here. And I don't understand, like... A lot of these people, like... You know, they live at home... Which is like, okay, that's fine, but do their parents not smell them? My parents would be like, yeah, no. But then again, they wouldn't have to be like that, because I would be showering obsessively. Yo, Kaboomek! They auto-replace the theft detector. Oh, yes. The theft detectors by the door with power showers. I agree. Also, welcome, Kaboomek. She's telling me because I stink. I can vouch. Comb most certainly does not stink, okay? Certainly you do not. I know. Yeah, card shop versus Smash Bros tournament. Who stinks more? Probably... Oh god. Smash Bros pretty bad too. Oh no, it's so gross! Oh god, Trackstar, that's so nasty. That sucks. Been to both, a bad card shop is way worse. It's just like if you go to a convention and there are certain panel rooms you go to, and you already know it's gonna smell in there, and then you walk in and it's like a blast of BO, and you're just like, how? How? These people are staying at a hotel, a lot of them. There are showers. Like, wash your BO out your pits, dude. Like, I don't get it. Okay. Sure. It's just really bad. I just don't get it. I shower obsessively because I've always been nervous about smelling since I was in middle school. Which is, I think, a normal thing, you know? Like, you hit puberty, suddenly there's odor, and you're like, no, this isn't okay. Yeah, showers are just nice and warm. It's a good time in the shower, you know? But yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You can diet a certain way all you want, but if you don't shower, you're gonna stink. You know? Shower and wear deodorant. It's not that hard. Oh, why did I thought he was gonna run a little bit closer, but no. I lost. Also, Odin's back, yo! Yeah, whichever is the smallest square footage is the one that smells the worst, typically. When I used to work at Target, there were coworkers I just knew would smell bad every single day because I swear to God they never showered. It's disgusting. How do you even get a job like that? I mean, sometimes at conventions, there's some people that walk by and they don't even smell like BO, they just smell like death. And it's like, have you ever showered in your life? Gross. And they look all disgusting. No, I'm not going near that. I also hate that, like, there's also the, like, wonderful female equivalent where you walk into the bathroom and it just smells like badge, and you're like, gross. Like, I'm sorry. But if there's a party going on down south, you gotta shower more, you gotta take care of it. You can't just be stinking up the bathroom. Like, it's disgusting. So, yeah, it sucks. Anyway, moral of the story, practice good hygiene, shower, wash. Not that difficult. Yeah. I don't get it. At that point, our hiring process had gone fully online. Oh god. What a sentence to tune into. Oh, totally. Hey, Bree. Yo. I don't know. I can't. If I were a sim, you know how Sims have, like, the turn-ons and turn-offs? My number one turn-off would be stink. It would be. I'd be like, no. Nope. Don't have time for that. Also, I have I think I'm 1 coin too short. I think this costs 10. I'm not paying to just pass the star. That's stupid. I don't know what I land on either. Now I have enough for the star. Yay! One Speedy Yoshi, I'm not, because I have Ultimate Collection already. It takes a really long time to load, and my initial thought was like, well, if it's optimized, maybe it'll be worth it to get The Sims 2, like, on Steam or whatever. Well, they didn't optimize it, and it's, like, just as bad, if not worse. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not even... so there's absolutely no point in me getting it, because I already... Can I not ground pound in this? No. Yeah, there's no point in me getting it, because it's not optimized. I'm just stuck up here. Cool. Which is a shame. And, like, if you don't already have The Sims Ultimate Collection, it's great that it's available now in that way. But, I do, so I'm not gonna bother with it. And I also have The Sims 1 installed on my computer already. Bree sent me a link showing me how to install it, and it loads in like half a second. Like, it's so fast. So I also don't have reason to get that one either. If it came down to it and like I had to buy one, The Sims 1 would be the one I would be more excited about, because I wouldn't have had any other way to play it before that, but... I guess it was just a money grab. I really don't know why it wasn't optimized, because that would have been amazing if it was, and like it would load faster and just be better. But it's like, part of me was already on the fence, because I'm like, I've established like such huge neighborhoods on the towns that I have as is. Like, I don't really want to start over. If I had to, okay, but like, if I don't have to, I'd rather just like keep building on the towns that I've already put so much work into. I'll stick with my very official versions of Sims 1 and 2. Yeah, it sucks. Again, it's like, it's good if you just don't have any other way to play, or haven't had any other way to play for years, but if you do, it's kind of like pointless. It's disappointing. And unfortunate. Hey, Monty, you look so skinny in this game. Yes, I want to go on a treasure hunt. Okay, what do I do? Press A repeatedly to dig up coins. It's just a button masher. Big worth. Hey, I found 17 coins. That means I made 12 coins off of that. Pretty good deal. Yeah, fit Montgomery. Not huge Montgomery. Yeah. Oh, Speedy Yoshi, thank you so much.
The Sims 3 has the best pack anyways. Katy Perry Sweet Treats Baby 8.
Oh my god, the Katy Perry, like, expansion is hilarious. I've never played The Sims 3. I never owned it. But I love that expansion. Like, I've seen other people play it. I've seen, my friend Andrew Arcade has streamed it many times. And, it's always really cool to see all that's in that expansion, but... EA sadly likes to be like that, I guess. Yeah, it sucks. But, you know, I guess the one good thing is it does give people who have not had the luxury of, like, Ultimate Collection or want an official version of The Sims 1, not the sketchy, like, oops, I went to this website and accidentally got The Sims 1 version. It gives them a way to get it. And if I ever lost my if I ever lost my access to the Sims 1 somehow, or like didn't transfer it to my next computer or whatever, like that would be an easy way to get it, so at least it's available somewhere. You know, that's something. Stupid it's not optimized, but it's there. There's a mod for The Sims 4 that Katy Perry's Sweet Treat, and it's amazing. I think I've seen the mod, actually. Now that you say that, I think that's what I've seen. Because I'm pretty sure when Andrew has played, he's played the Sims 4, so that sounds right. But I knew it was from The Sims 3 originally. That's the only Sims I haven't played. I never got The Sims 3. Back when it first came out, my computer was too crappy to handle it. And I intended to get it with my new computer once I got a new computer, and I just never did. And I think my logic was like, well, I'm already so far behind with the expansions, it's gonna be really expensive, I'll just wait until the next Sims. And then I tried 4 and I didn't really like it that much. That's the thing, original Sims 1, at least, is hella optimized for modern PCs once you get it working. Oh yeah. It loads so fast. Yeah, it's a shame there's steps, but it's worth it. I agree. I have played My Sims on the Wii. One of the games, my sister had like My Sims Island or something. So in theory, I've played it, but I don't really remember anything about it, nor do I remember getting that into it. Yeah. 4 is a lot better now. It was so bare bones at release. I didn't even have toddlers until like 3 years later. That's crazy. Oh, I love this Candyland board. Hey, speaking of which, if you guys missed Monday's stream, I've got a time lapse of it on my YouTube channel. You can see the entire stream in less than 3 minutes. I made a Pokemon topiary for a little Wooloo figurine I got last weekend. Odie bought for me, secondhand. We ended up thrifting a couple Pokemon figures at some of the card shops or one of the, it was actually a comic book shop that we went to, and it did not smell like fart. It's always really clean in there, but anyway, we got a couple Pokemon figures and I made a topiary of a Candyland for Wooloo because she looks like a big marshmallow, so that was my logic. But it was so fun to make and such a fun stream, and I've been really enjoying putting together these like time-lapse videos for you guys because it's just fun to see the artwork or craft or whatever it is from Monday streams come together in fast. You know, usually it takes 3 hours. The stream itself is 3 hours, so to have it be the whole process in 3 minutes is just kind of cool to watch. It's also fun to watch back, for me. But anyway, that's available on YouTube now, if anybody's interested. I'll go ahead and share the link to my channel. It should be the most recent video. I have one more time-lapse I'm still working on. It's of my Toontown plushies, but I need to... I'm just gonna film, like, the finishing of what they are, what I've actually turned them into. What is this? You shouldn't be taking money from me. Come on. Stupid. I like that the star is on the ship right now, though. That's kind of fun. I had a vote last week for my Crafty Monday craft, and you guys chose the Pokemon topiary. It was between that and making upcycled candy jewelry out of like old little plushies and pony beads, and so I'm gonna do that this coming Monday. I'm gonna be making candy necklaces, which are like rave necklaces essentially. They're just like plastic jewelry, cute, fun. They were both candy themed because I knew that the topiary was going to be a Candyland if that one ended up winning. So that was why I put those against each other. But, yeah, so this coming Monday I'm going to be doing a candy stream, which if you've ever seen my candy streams before, they're a lot of fun. They're just like making bead jewelry out of really colorful plastic pony beads and stuff. So, should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, this week, while I've been recovering from illness, I've been crocheting a lot. I've been oh my god, poor Toad! I've been working on, a cardigan. It's taking me longer than... They always take me longer than I think they will because it's a bigger piece than I'm anticipating, and I'm like, it's gonna build up so fast! And then it's like, no, this is taking a while. But it's nice. I've been getting into like a good Zen mode. Why am I over here now? Why couldn't I switch places with Boo? He was right in front of the star. A Toad just being crushed by Bowser. I told you he was the worst pirate. Alright, I finally rolled more than a 1. Ooh, and I went through the Bat Cave. Falling down the waterfall. Just having quite the journey this turn. Alright. Well, I don't feel that sorry for Toad, because he has 2 stars. Like, he doesn't care if he gets Bowser right now. Panic Pinball! Ooh. I know, how did that happen twice in a turn? That's so funny. Oh, this is kind of fun. I love this song, by the way. Is this song in, I don't think this song is in Superstars. Maybe it is. Maybe not. I don't know. I know it's not in Jamboree, because this has, like, always been one of my favorite Mario Party minigame songs, because it's just so chaotic. I had this song on a CD when I was like 16 that just had a bunch of random game music on it. That I downloaded from Ares. The best way to get a virus on your computer. Everybody always talks about LimeWire, and I'm like, I never had LimeWire. I think the first time I ever downloaded music at like a friend's house was on LimeWire. Like, she had it, but I never had it. It's not a nostalgic... it's not a nostalgic, virus getter for me. Yeah, we didn't have LimeWire. We had, Ares. Which apparently a lot of other people didn't have, which I found odd that we had it. I don't know how this happened, but... The song is in both Top 100... And, okay, I was gonna say, I think it is in Superstars, but I can't remember. Everybody Party! It sounds like that. That's a good name, because that's what it sounds like. I was all in on LimeWire. We had Kazaa. Yeah, I didn't know what Kazaa was, I think, until you told me about it. Well, One Speedy Yoshi, when I was a kid, YouTube didn't exist yet, so, like... That wasn't an option. YouTube didn't exist until I was like 15, 16? Okay, there you go. I was like, wait a second. You gotta be a little bit younger than me. I was born in 1990s, so like, yeah. Oh, which, it's kind of funny to think about just like 10 years later how much that changed. But yeah, when the first big... video hub that I remember me and my friends and everybody getting obsessed with was E-Bombs World. It was just a website that had a bunch of random, like, troll videos on it that were stupid and hilarious. Yeah, YouTube didn't exist yet, and then when it did, you couldn't download anything off of it. It just wasn't like that. You know, now, sure, but, like, it wasn't like that then. So... Oh my god, no! I can just hear your dad, Oni, being like, Riz. What? I can just hear him saying it, like, and saying it with such confidence, too, and everybody just being like, you eventually had Ares? Oh, I didn't know that. Don't give me this old lady, Bree. I was 9 when YouTube was born. Yeah, I was like 15 when YouTube came to be. One of the funniest questions that Odie's dad has asked me is if I like the Fallout Boys. And I was like, I don't know. I like one of them. Fallout Boys. Not Fallout Boy, but multiple. I was like, well, I don't know. Do I want to go for... No, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, this is stupid! Oh wait, maybe it's not that stupid. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. LimeWire is a throwback. I never had it, but I remember the risks. Oh, of course. I remember watching people play Peggle on Justin TV. Back when Justin owned the TV. Oh no, CPUs suck at this one! Move, Toad. Yeah. I say CPUs suck, but... Wait, what?! I thought we got that! Oh, maybe I suck. Toad, why are you just waiting for me to do all the work? He was waiting for me to push his stuff? Oh, that jerk. No. No. Toad. Toad. You are a bad teammate. You suck. You want me to do everything for you. Oh my god. This is so stupid. Get away from mine. Go away. He doesn't want to work with me! I did not hear you wheezing from the other room, Odie. I'm glad that got you, though. Wait, like your mom... Hold on, Speedy Yoshi, she asked if you like Chappelle Roan? Is that what you're trying to say instead of Chapel Roan? Oh, it's funny. Like, I've made my mistakes with musical artists before. But they're still funny. Most of the time my mistakes are like when I think somebody is a band... Because I don't know, I've never, like, seen them, like, their face or something. And it's like, oh no, it's just one person that goes by, like, a name that sounds like a band name. But usually, it's when somebody's pretty new. Chappelle Roan would be a crazy mashup. Oh man. Also, Startup, thank you so much for the bits. Toad had one job, and he failed. I agree. Later she asked me what the Pink Pony Club actually is. So, Bree has sent me a bunch of... Well, you really didn't send me that many. You only sent me like 4. But Bree sent me like 4 Tiny Desk concerts recently because we were talking about them, and I didn't know that like musicals, like Broadway musical casts did them. So she sent me several to watch, and I watched all of them that she sent me. But then I also watched more than that. I watched like other ones that were on there, and I ended up watching Chapel Roan's, and I really liked hers a lot. And I was like, I need to listen to more of her music because I really do enjoy it quite a bit. Like obviously, like Hot to Go was one of the songs I listened to probably most this last summer, but like I really like her music, and like hearing the Tiny Desk concert was like... I feel like Tiny Desk concert is a good way to, like, test somebody's music out if you don't know more than, like, one song. Because really, that was the only song that I'm like, I did that with Sabrina Carpenter. I didn't watch her Tiny Desk concert, I should. But I was like, I don't know any of her music. And then, like, the next song I heard on Instagram was like, oh, that's her? Oh, okay, now I know who she is. So dumb.
I'm a few months late, but did you see Wicked? I saw it in theaters with my grandma, and we both cried.
Aww.
Then I took my friend a few days later.
Yo, well, Speedy Yoshi, thank you for the bits. Yes, I did see What? Wicked? I did see Wicked, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I didn't cry, because I don't know why I would ever cry at that movie. I am a known... What is the word for it? I am not a fan of The Wizard of Oz. I hate The Wizard of Oz. So I went into it a little nervous, like, I don't know how much I'm gonna give it a chance, but I don't know that I'll actually enjoy it that much. And I really did. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And it was a good time. I would see it again. Let's see. Like her tiny desk, but her fans are so annoying to the point where I don't want to ever hear her name again. No! I see a lot of weirdness with several fandoms that are just like, why are people like this? What musicals do I enjoy? My favorite musical ever is Chicago. I love a good infamous murderess, I guess, you know. But like, I really like the musical, or I really wanted to see the musical 6, which is what just got this started with the Tiny Desk thing. So Brie was like, I'm gonna send you the 6 Tiny Desk concert instead, which I love. But like, it was so fun. Wicked. But yeah. Genie Geek, I have never seen the original Wicked because it's not something I would ever pay the money for to go see on stage. Like, not, like, knowing I don't like The Wizard of Oz, like, I was not going to pay $200 to see Wicked. That's why the movie was a safe bet. I was like, I can spend $10 and take the risk, but I'm not spending $100 plus to take the risk. So yeah, I'm not like a super fan or anything like that. I'm not a pre-existing Wicked fan. I just enjoyed the movie as it came out, and that was my first experience with it. The music is really oversaturated in the dance world to the point where it's like annoying. Everybody has defied gravity in the dance world. Everybody's popular, you know. It's nothing new, so it's like, I kind of like the more less saturated in that degree, but yeah. Bye, Rolly! Have a good night at work! Anyway. Let's see. Saw 6 when it came to Idaho and bought too much overpriced merch. I love it so much. Oh, I would do the same thing. You know I would. I love history, especially royal history, so when I first heard they were doing a musical, like, on the wives of Henry VIII, I was like, oh, yes! And it's just so cool. It's such a fun, like, show. Like, I really, really enjoy it. And I wish I could go see it. It's supposed to come touring here, but it's already, like, completely sold out, and I've been, like, watching resale tickets, and the cheapest ticket right now is, like, $450, so that's not happening. Yeah, but I wish I could see it. And I just saw Moulin Rouge on Broadway, and it was amazing, amazing, amazing. Grew up with the movie. So cool to see it on stage. Highly recommend to anybody who is. I'm also a big fan of, like, glitz and glam, like, costumes, and I can't remember what that's called when a musical uses entirely, like, pre-existing music, which is the kind of musical that Moulin Rouge is. Where none of it was, like, well, or hardly any of it was written for the musical itself. Okay, get out of my way, punching people. Finish! What? Oh, okay, I thought there was another room. I was like, who beat me? I was so fast. $450 new donation goal? I feel like it would be too much to ask $450 to go sit in, like, the back row of 6. I would feel too guilty. Psycho, welcome to the stream. Now, maybe I'll somehow manage to snag a ticket when they do the last-minute release of the promo tickets. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope for it. But, I think I might see Beetlejuice instead. Even though I saw the ultimate Beetlejuice show about 5 feet away from where we were sitting in Universal. I don't think anybody could ever top that, but, you know. We could give it a chance. I think Annie was just here. That would have been a fun one to see because I've always loved Annie since I was a kid, but it just happened to be like the same weekend that I already had too many things going on, so it just wouldn't have worked out. But 6 is coming, probably won't get to see it. Beetlejuice is supposed to come. Wicked is also coming here at some point, but I guarantee it's gonna sell out immediately or be so overpriced that it's like not worth it. And I'm not a super fan enough to care that much. There are shows I would care that much about, but that's not one of them. Yeah, I'm Beetlejuice. Wherever you go. I guess I'll duel somebody. I don't know. I've never seen Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I know a lot of people who have been in that show with, like, local theater, but I have never seen it. I don't really know anything about it. I'll just duel for, like, 20. Shoot. Oh my god, what is with this? I never watched Glee. Not a big TV watcher, especially then when it was airing. Like, I would have been at dance every single night it was on TV. I was busy training to get the same job that the kids on the show had. So oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's really close. No! Boo! Ah! I lost! How could I do it? Someone I follow on Patreon posted a 2-hour rant about how they hate the Mean Girls musical? Strong opinions. That was the first movie I saw in theaters last year, was Mean Girls, the movie musical. Which I enjoyed. I did, and I would love to see it on stage. I would. I would love to see the stage show of Mean Girls. But I also am just like a huge Mean Girls fanatic. I was talking about Scott Pilgrim earlier, and Mean Girls would also be in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. But the movie's always going to be better than the musical to me, like always. I actually just got, I haven't worn it on stream yet. I planned to wear it on my anniversary, and I didn't get it in time because of there were too many snowstorms, and when I ordered it, it got delayed in shipping, and it was a whole thing, so I need to wear it. But I did get a piece of merch from that musical that I've been, like, meaning to sport on stream because it is perfect. And because when I went to Moulin Rouge, I got a pin. I did get something. I got a pin of the elephant, which was really cool. Which is, like, Satine, the main, like, female character. Her rune is a giant elephant. It's just really cool. But anyway, I wanted to get a beanie, and when I was, like, trying to buy one, because they were really cute. They were just, like, black, said Moulin Rouge on it, had a big red pom-pom, and I was like, oh my god, it's freezing out. That's perfect. They had, like, 2 of them, and I'm like, can I get one of the beanies? And this was, like, after the show. And they're like, oh, we're sold out. And I'm like, but there's 2 right there. And the lady's like, yeah, they're just samples. And the guy's like, yeah, everything's available on our online store. We just don't have a lot of stuff here at the moment, and those are just our samples. I was like, okay. And I'm like, I'd be okay buying the sample, but whatever. Well, then, of course, like, when I finally looked online, like, a couple days later, they weren't online. They were totally sold out. So I'm like, why didn't you just sell me the sample? I was really annoyed. So instead, I bought Mean Girls merch. But I also bought the Mean Girls merch, like, secondhand for a mega deal compared to what you would pay at the actual theater. Yeah, I've seen the... You should give it a chance, Bree. The movie version. My beefs with it are, like, I definitely have a lot of random little issues that I feel like weren't very well done in the musical movie version compared to just the cinematic movie. And maybe they're just things that, like, translate better on stage. And I also felt like the actress that played Katie wasn't very good. I feel like Lindsay Lohan is so good. And, like, 80 or 90% of her part is, like, narrating, so it's really all her facial expression just reacting without her saying anything, and she just does such an amazing job of that. Like, you know exactly what she's thinking and what she's feeling based on her expression, even though she's not saying anything. And like, yes, she's narrating over it, but you don't do that in a musical. You can't. So like, it just, I feel like you need to have like a really strong actress, and I feel like the girl they cast as Katie just was not it. And there were a couple other like updates that made it like today versus the early 2000s that just didn't read. I don't know. They just didn't seem like as believable to me. Wait, get away from me, people! This is my crop circle. Come on, I'm trying to get this. What? Why did he run right into it? He just ran into my crop circle. Matilda Musical changed it to British people, which I find odd. Yeah, sometimes they like make weird changes that you're like, why? I don't know. I watched Clueless the movie for the first time like two years ago. That was the first time I'd ever seen it. And it has a lot of iconic fashion in it, so I was like, I need to actually see this movie. I'm in last, but I have 64 coins, Bowser! I also, I'm like, there are two movies that I'm like, I need to watch these because they're classics, but, I keep meaning to watch, like, a bunch of John Hughes movies that I have never seen. One of which is Pretty in Pink, and the other one is 16 Candles. I think I've seen parts of them, but not the whole thing, start to finish. 16 Candles I know I've seen parts of, but, like, I could not tell you anything about, like, what happens. I know, so, again, because I am very in tune with the dance world, and the dance world kind of reflects what's going on Broadway with a lot of the musical choice in that. I've heard a lot of the music from Matilda, but the only bit of Matilda I have seen from the musical has been in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, which is like, I love the Macy's Parade because it's like the first way a lot of the time that I'm able to see new Broadway shows without being in New York, like just excerpts or whatever. Like that is just, it's so fun. But I watched The Breakfast Club for the first time last year. I guess this was technically like a year and a half ago now. This was a while ago. And I just, yeah, it wasn't for me either. I thought that it was like, I was going into it expecting to like have it be this iconic movie that I'd end up being like, wow, it was so good, I wish I'd seen it sooner. And I was just like not into it. Like, I think, I get why it was popular. Like, it was a very harsh reality sort of take, I guess, on high school, which I didn't go to public high school, so I didn't have the experience, but like, it was pretty dark. Like, I didn't expect it to be like such a dark mood. I guess I was just expecting something a lot more lighthearted, and it wasn't, and it just didn't do it for me. But yeah. I think you need to have watched it when it came out. I watched it in college, and even back then I had the same opinion. Okay, it's not just me then, because I'm like, maybe it's just because I was homeschooled. Like, did I not get it? Like, I don't know. It just seemed really dark. Like, I'm used to the Degrassi episode that, like, kind of pays homage to it, and that one's really lighthearted. That's Degrassi. That's a TV show. But, like, I was expecting more like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and it was not that. Whereas Ferris Bueller's Day Off is just, like, really goofy and has insane moments, and but I grew up, I think the first time I saw that movie I was like 10, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, Breakfast Club did not do it for me. I was like not a fan. So, yeah, I think Ferris Bueller is a classic. I agree. It's also a good movie. Like, it's just fun. The classic 80s. Like, movie you would expect. Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do, Speedy Yoshi. Just let's go back in time and we'll see if our opinions change. Totally. It's just that easy. I hate Grease. If you know me, and everybody's like, that's a weird opinion, but I hate Grease. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. I hate the music. It's so stupid. No. Like, that's a musical I would never audition for, because I would not want to be in it. I would not want to listen. I would not want to sing the songs. They'd all be stuck in my head for the rest of time. I would be so over it. I can't do it. It's just like, no, 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 no. I think, again, a lot of that comes from oversaturation in the dance world. It's like, everybody dances to We Go Together, Grease Lightning, Summer Lovin'. I'm like, oh god, I hate it. I love Hairspray. Oh, I would audition for Hairspray in a hot second. I would. What is this? How come you're lucky, jerk? I have yet to get a star. I am not a very good pirate today. What? You've been told you resemble Napoleon Dynamite? Own it. That's all I'm gonna say. I knew someone who looked like Napoleon Dynamite once. But she was so sweet. I'm serious. Yeah, I don't mind Grease, but it's definitely not making my top 10 list. I've always... One of my cosplay fantasies is some kind of, like, ridiculous Napoleon Dynamite cosplay, because I would love to do the dance at, like, a masquerade that he does to Canned Heat. That would be so good. I totally own it! Buy the brown suit. You know? I have a Neopet called Tina, Eat the Food. Perfect. People always ask me, I know how to enunciate, if Idaho is like Napoleon Dynamite, and I always have to be like, that's northern Idaho, I live in the state capital. Southern Idaho. Yeah, I'm from Indy, and it's like, people are like, do you live in a cornfield? No, I do not, because I live in the city, so, no. I cannot believe you've never seen Napoleon Dynamite, Brie. That's another movie we need to watch together, because you would genuinely enjoy it. I have never seen, that's what I'm saying, Genie Geek, I've never, come on, people, I'm not lucky. No! Oh, he doesn't have any money. Okay, he didn't want to be, like, rubbing it in his face. What an idiot. Okay, I've never seen Pretty in Pink or 16 Candles. I started to watch Pretty in Pink a couple weeks ago, but it got too late and I had to turn it off, like, a third of the way in. The love interest looked really weird to me. I don't know. I had weird opinions about it. I need to finish it, though. See if my opinion changes. So far, I'm not liking it as much as I hoped I would. Pretty in Pink, that is. I am lucky? Yes! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Okay. So good. I feel like I've seen a lot of John Hughes movies, but not these, like, older classics for some reason. Okay. Yeah, you should definitely watch it now, Brie. I think I've told you that before, where I'm like, watch it now. You'll like it better. Yo, Con Mekon with the bomb! Welcome. Oh, this is just luck-based. Give me money. Ready? Oh, it did! I was so lucky. Have I watched Riverdale? I have not. Again, not a big TV show watcher. My comic takes place in the 90s, and as someone who didn't exist back then, it's fun researching fashion and pop culture. I give my fancy boy character Kalula's outfits, what make them fit a male frame. Oh, that's super fun. That's like the 80s, like 80s stuff for me. Like, I wasn't there for it. I was born in 90s, so like I missed that entire decade by barely just, but it's like so many colorful, like fun stuff came out of it. I'm very into Fairy Kay, and so like all the like retro toys and like that kind of aesthetic is like, it just speaks full blast to my heart. I watched The Holdovers recently, that movie Owns. I have not seen it. For TV, I just finished season 2 of House. I actually have seen a lot of House, especially the early seasons. I was never as into it as a lot of my family members, but Hugh Laurie's insane. And so good. He's so brutal. I haven't watched a TV show since The Owl House ended. That's the thing. The TV shows I watch are like the same TV shows I watched when I was like 11. So I have like my very few TV shows that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go. My Degrassi's just constantly on in my house because it's a comfort watch and it's my favorite show, but yeah. Are all of these spaces Flutter? Like, I'm convinced now. I thought I was special and now I'm not so sure. Well, my number 1 favorite holiday movie and, like, second... I guess both of my favorite movies ever are holiday movies. My favorite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas, which encompasses 2 holidays. But my other favorite movie ever is Home Alone. Which is also a holiday movie, and it's John Hughes. There you go. So it's perfect. What? See? I'm convinced. Alright. Oh my god, I haven't watched Daria in forever. That was like one of those shows that I watched when I was pretty young. I would say like 9, 10 years old it would play, and it was geared for like teenagers, but I still watched it. Probably didn't enjoy it as much as I would have had I been a little bit older, but I have seen a Daria burlesque act, which I don't think anybody asked for. It was something. So the last time I would have seen Daria would have been topless. Not me, but Daria was topless. At a burlesque show. It was like the very first act I walked into, and I was just like, oh, okay. You know, it's like one of those things you're like, sweet! We could go to a burlesque show at this convention. Anime Crossroads always has a burlesque show, and it's like a tradition. Like, you have to go. You have to go at least once. And it is absolutely insane. It's so much fun because it's so, like, pop culture in very weird ways like that. Like, you walk in and it's Daria. And you're like, huh. And, like, they have pasties on. It's the classic, like, I guess it's the classic, like, Mean Girls line of, did you see a nipple? It only counts if you saw a nipple. Those are the rules of the burlesque show. But it's a time. I've seen some very strange burlesque acts, but they were super fun. So, you know, it's all in fun. Oh, I love Burlesque the movie. Speaking of which, yes. My friend wants to do a Homer Simpson burlesque show. Please convince your friend to do this. One Speedy Yoshi, tell your friend absolutely they have to do this. That's hilarious. I'm pretty sure Daria came back and she did like her solo act, and then she came back and there was a gorilla. Oh, I'm not sure. I would go to that. Yeah, Brie and I would both go. Any Showgirls fans? I've never seen... I know what it is, but I've never seen Showgirls. Burlesque is the movie with Cher, yeah. It's Cher and Christina Aguilera. Which I'm a stan of both of them because, again, I grew up in the 90s where it was, you know, Britney and Christina, and then I've always loved Cher, who is has expanded all decades, so, you know. I love Cher. I've seen her in concert, too. I'm so happy. I sat, like, up in the nosebleeds, because tickets were so cheap, which was really nice, but, like, so I went with my mom. I was like, Mom, we have to go see Cher. So we went, sat up in the nosebleeds, and we were, like, at the side of the stage, and it was really cool because we could, like, see backstage, too, the way it was set up, and she was, like, coming out, and she had her big, like, showgirl-esque headdress on and everything, and she was back there, and she would wave to us, like, before the show even started, like, wave up to that side of the audience that could see her back there, so the rest of the crowd must have heard us all cheering and been like, what are they cheering about? But I just went to see Justin Timberlake at Christmas time, and I heard, like, similar stuff was happening in weird places in the audience, like those side, like, nosebleed sections. I heard them cheer once or twice, and I was like, I know what they're doing. I know what they're cheering for. But I had really good seats to that. Yeah. I don't think that's the vibe. A pretty intense movie. I watched, this is really weird, but I watched, an interview with Seth Green, like, last year, a couple years ago. And I had weirdly seen most of his work, like, most of his movies I've seen, including, like, the really strange ones. Because I remember I saw Party Monster when it, like, came out on video. Like, it was only in, like, the artsy theater, so I didn't see it in theaters or anything. But my sister rented it pretty much as soon as it came out. And I remember watching it and being like, what? Like, it was very, very different for anything he's ever done. He did an amazing job. Macaulay Culkin's in it, too. It was, like, his first film he did as an adult. And I didn't really know what it was about. Like, I feel like I was a little young when I watched it to truly understand what it was about, but, like, man, it had some pretty dark moments. It was like, yikes, that I still think about, that I'm like, that was really intense. Anyway. Did she perform her oldies? You know it. She performed all different, eras of her music, and she also played, like, one of my favorite songs of hers. Several of my favorite songs of hers, but one that I didn't expect her to play, which was fun. I've only seen Seth Green in Scooby-Doo 2. He did not talk about that. He talked about the Austin Powers movies, which he's my favorite character in those movies, like, hands down. I love the movie Can't Hardly Wait. I don't know how that movie's not more popular than it is. I've quoted it before, and people have gotten mad at me for quoting it, and I'm like, it's a movie that I guess nobody knows, but it's so good. It's so funny. Did he talk about Without a Paddle? No, not from what I recall. It was just one of those things where, like, everything he talked about, though, I had seen, and I was like, this is wild, that just, like, the things he's talking about are things I have seen. Which, this interview might be, it's probably several years old now. I don't think it was brand new at the time when I watched it, but it was interesting. Without a Paddle is so stupid. I have definitely seen it. It's been a long time, though. It's so dumb. You know what movie I saw advertised as a drama recently when I was, like, scrolling through? I think I was scrolling through free on YouTube movies. And it was that movie with Jack Black and Michael Cera, and I was like, it was advertised as a drama, and I was like, there is no way this movie is a drama. I'm sorry, but this is straight up comedy. Year One. I'm like, this is advertised as a drama. It's not! It was so stupid. So if anybody thinks that is a drama, let me know, because I don't understand. Also, my white balance is super off right now, sorry. Ah, yes. Jack Black and Michael Cera, both known for their serious dramatic acting. Like, I don't doubt it. They both can do dramatic acting, for sure. But, like, that movie is not a drama. That movie is a comedy. Like, what? Dumb. So funny, though. Oh my god, I'm this close to the star? Sure. It's probably the same orb that's already there. But whatever. Ooh, let's go! No! What is this? How could you do this to me? Come on. Yeah, there's a really famous drama involving Jack Black and Seth Rogen. It's called the Mario Movie. I know, so dramatic, so serious. I can't believe that the game has once again decided, nah, screw her. We're just gonna have her miss the star. It'll be fine. Come on, guys. We're going. Oops. I messed up a bunch. Crap, I messed up again. Okay, I gotta go this way. Come on, we're so close. Yeah. We barely won. Do I like completion shows? I don't know. Because I don't know what that means. Skill issue! Come on. Hey, we won! There was no skill issue. Actually, I think you're talking about when I just breezed right past that star that I could have had. On the last turn, so there was no coming back from that. Hold on a second. Woo! Sorry. Now I'm good. Has Jack Black ever been in anything serious? I know plenty of comedic actors branch off and do serious acting, but can't think of anything for him. I think, like, he definitely is funny in The Holiday, but I feel like he plays more of a, like... I feel like he is, like, serious most of the time, though. Like, he's not just, like, off-the-handle insane. So, like, I think he's a pretty normal guy in that he's just, like, humorous or funny. Like, but I wouldn't say his role in The Holiday is straight comedy, if that makes sense. Oh, you meant competition shows. Oh, girl, I was a huge Flavor of Love stan back in the day. I loved Flavor of Love. I loved New York. I rewatched both seasons of Flavor of Love last year, and I had all the same opinions now as I did when I was 15, and I was very proud of myself. I was like, let me see if I, like, think differently, and I was like, nope, 15-year-old me was on the ball. She knew. Minigame star. Yo, I was a gamer? Let's go. But I also love Project Runway. I love, America's Next Top Model. That is, like, the easiest black hole to go down as, America's Next Top Model. I like a lot of different competition shows. Not anything recent, though. I've watched The Bachelor, which just makes me mad a lot of the time. But yeah, Flavor of Love was those were the good old days. Any crappy MTV VH1 reality competition-y show? Yes, that was my vibe. But I was also, like, between the ages of, like, 12 and 16 when I watched those. Next, you know it! Hey! I was happening? Ooh. I cannot believe that luck was on my side in the end. I may have missed that last turn star, but I got to be the dream star, so I can't complain. Yay! How fun! Ooh, and I won by coins? Dang! 4 of us had... 4 of us? 3 of us had 4 stars. Sorry, I got my 4 mixed up. Hey, look at that. I am so proud of myself. And thank you for the bits, Speedy Yoshi. I cheated Toad out of his victory. I'm sorry. Well, listen, I cheated Boo too, because look how close they were. They were only like 2 coins apart. I binge watched the old school Project Runway season, so good. My mom said she's rewatching. Yo, he doesn't, I swear. He won. I won fair and square. Thank you, Scott, man. My mom is watching season 1 of Project Runway right now, and she said that it's interesting to listen to the way they talk about women, that it's very dated. And like the slang and stuff they use is like very, very outdated, and I'm like, she's like, it's kind of crazy it was just the early 2000s and it was that bad. And I'm like, huh, you know, I believe it. It was before the Me Too movement, so it makes sense, I guess. Wasn't there I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? I'm pretty sure there was, Phantom. That rings a bell. Like, wasn't that like a Fat Camp-esque TV show on VH1 or something? Watched someone stream/react to some Next episodes not that long ago, and I forgot how absolutely ridiculous the show was. Oh my god, it was so stupid. I remember there was one episode where the guy was like, I'm looking for a clone of Mariah Carey. And there are all these girls on the bus, and one girl gets off, and like he has like a really nice date with her, and like towards the end of it, she's like, she just says something like, oh, I'm so glad like you chose to like treat me to this, because like there's a girl on the bus still who looks so much like Mariah Carey, and he's like, next, like immediately as soon as she says it. It's like so stupid. So dumb, but so on brand. I also really loved, and I feel like it was pretty cutting edge for the time, because it was, again, early 2000s, but whenever they had like the versions of Next where it wasn't a straight couple, it was a gay man looking for another gay, like those were the best. They were so funny because they were like so over the top in like the funniest way, like more brutally honest. Like there was just something about it that was like way funnier than like the douchey straight guy just being a dick. Like they were like legitimately entertaining. Like I don't know, it was just better. I've never really watched Dancing with the Stars, no. I feel like that was another show that was always on a night that I either danced or taught. Oh, I do too. I like the ones where they have to do like the challenges, Rainbow Road, where they have to make stuff out of like candy and that. They always turn out so cool. And I do not watch cooking shows. I cannot watch cooking shows. I will starve to death if I watch any kind of cooking, baking. I can't do it. I will literally starve. I can't do it. I cannot watch. Wait, go back. Hold on. Minigame coins. 128? First I thought I had 102 and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Highest number of coins was 86. I had a decent number. I didn't realize Boo went over 100 though. I got 5 happening spaces? Dang. Okay. Well, we are going to play Card Party now. Silent Library was the funniest show. I don't remember that. I don't recall what that even is, to be honest. Okay, it is in bonus mode, I believe. Maybe? I don't know, I always forget what mode it's in. I always forget the mode! Okay. Yes, it is this mode. Card Party! The Wii is making some weird noises, you guys. Oh my god, I love this music though, it's so fun. No, I don't want to hear the rules. I am a pro. Let's just do standard. Okay, I like how not every... What? Oh, this is the CPU being very indecisive. I forgot that you couldn't choose for them, and I feel like I forget every single time I play this. Alright, let's go. Card Party. I feel like this would be an easy game to make. IRL. You would just need, like, 5 people, technically, because wouldn't one person have to make the board? Arabo Bear, welcome to the stream! I'm wondering if they'll pair up Pauline and Rosalina in a spin-off game, since she does not have a partner like Peach and Daisy, Wario, Waluigi. That'd be kind of cool, honestly. I would be— oh! I chose right! I would be down. The show where people are dared to do challenges in a library, but have to keep quiet, and if they got loud, they lose money. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that show. I know, they couldn't even put DK on this mode, because DK's a big loser. I guess you wouldn't have to have a GM, you could just shuffle cards and then, like, put them out. So maybe you would— maybe this would be an easy card game to make, especially, like, the small size. Sure. Thought about this. Yeah, someone would have to prep, or maybe, like, you draw from a deck. I was gonna say, like, if it's a full deck and you just shuffle and then just, like, set them out and wherever they fall, that's it. I feel like that could work without a GM, or, like, a... you know, something. Have to figure out how the dead ends work. I don't know. I guess that's true. There's gotta be a way to do it, though, where, like, maybe if there's just, like, a certain type of card you omit? Maybe? I just feel like this would be a really easy card game to make, though. Or maybe you could have a rule where, like, you flip anything that doesn't make sense so that it does. And then have, like, extra cards off to the side where, like, if you flip it over and it just really doesn't work any way that you choose, you discard and put a different card in its place. And have, like, a set deck of, like, path cards specific to that or something. Do you have any themed versions of Monopoly or Clue? I actually got Golden Girls Monopoly for Christmas, and I am a known loather of Monopoly, so I have not played it yet, and I need to try it to see if Monopoly's as bad as I remember. As far as Clue, we have classic Clue, several versions. I don't think we have any themed versions. Odie also got Clue for Christmas twice, because he got blanket version and regular version, so that's kind of fun. I got him like a big Clue blanket that can also be played. It has like little foam pieces you can play. We've used the blanket a lot, we just haven't played the actual game with it. Who's my favorite Golden Girl? Definitely Blanche. She is my girl. She's always been my favorite since I was like 5 years old. I've always loved Blanche. I have a Golden Girls 1,000 piece puzzle and I want to do it, but our cat knocks puzzle pieces onto the floor and then the dogs decide to eat them. Nice. The perfect combination. What is this? Double star, jerk. I disagree with this. I do love all four. I really do too. But yeah, Blanche is definitely my favorite. Rose is your fave. I also remember when I was little, I really liked, like, little. I remember really liking Sophia and thinking she was funny too. She was probably my second favorite at the time, but I think it's because a lot of the time her, like, dumb little tropes are very, like, gimmicky and classic, like, stupid scheme that, like, a kid can understand, so, like, I feel like that's probably why I liked her more as a small child. Whereas, again, I like all four, but Blanche is definitely my biggest fave. Bee-boo. Boo. Boo. What? Oh, what? Come on. I was headed towards another star. Oh, yeah. So, here, back to Odie and myself trying to figure this out. So when you get, like, an item like that, obviously there's an item card. You flip, and then you would pull from that, like, pile to put a path card down in its place once it was used. There's gotta be a way to make this game, I swear. It would be so fun and so easy to make. So easy to play. Speaking of themed games, and I've talked about this several times before, but we have Super Mario Life, Game of Life, Mario Edition, and it is just Mario Party. You collect stars, you have to have so many, you have to collect so many stars in order to go try and beat Bowser. You play mini games. It's just really cute. And the mini games are like rock, paper, scissors, and like a thumb war, or who rolls higher. Like, it's that kind of thing. Like, it's super cute. There are different zones that have different color stars, so you have to get like one of each color to a degree. You have to get so many again to defeat Bowser. It's so good. Yo, Slimbo! Slim Kirby this mode, but modded so that one of the player pieces becomes Rad Gravity's head. Totally. Hey, we could do it. You have Five Nights at Freddy's themed clue? That's pretty funny. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think any of the special spaces would fully connect to each other side. Okay. Well, then you could just have or cards that replace those specific spaces. Yes, Slim. Wow. You could always ask Clark if it could be done. Oh. Okay. So... So, Odie, when we were game chasing last week, when we went game chasing, I ended up getting more DVDs than anything. I've been trying to build up my collection of DVDs to combat the insane stream system of today, where you have to have like 7 different streaming services. I do use a lot of free streaming services, but, you know, not all movies you want to watch are on those, and sometimes it's just like, I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to search for what service has the movie I want to watch. So I'm like, forget it, I'm just buying the few DVDs that I'm missing from my collection and calling it a day. So I ended up buying a bunch of DVDs last week for super cheap when we went game chasing. And Odie got a DDR mat because his stopped working. He's been wanting to like play DDR to work out. But... There was a point where Slim and I just were doing a really fantastic job of convincing Odie that there was pee on this mat that he bought. There wasn't, but he just was believing it so hard that we couldn't help it. Oh. Yeah, so we call it the PDR mat. So that was fun. I think that was maybe my favorite part of our little game chasing journey last week, was the cleaning up those things and just kind of hanging out and going through our collections. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, PDR. P-Dance Revolution. So stupid. In the rules, it's written that the player playing Yoshi has to make turkey noises whenever they get a star. Yes, agreed. I agree with this rule. Sounds pretty understandable to me. This is right here, so I'm gonna go for it. Don't be bad. Yay! I'm so lucky. Oh, Kit is so cozy. So cozy. Look at how sad Mario looks being in 4th. He's so dejected. I know, Jilly did a great job playing DDR. Fun fact, cats love DDR mats. My cat Hope, who passed away years ago now, rest her soul, but she... I have videos of her on my YouTube channel, just on my DDR mat. Like, this is mine, thank you. Thank you for getting this for me. Yeah, Jilly had to lay on the folded mat today. Odie got it out at one point. It was on the floor, just laying down, like folded, like tri-folded. And she had to lay on it, and that was her spot for a good hour. Like, yep, this is mine. She had to. Okay, there are what? 2 star spaces left? We play until all the star spaces have been accounted for. Yeah, there are 2 star spaces left, which means there's a good chance that there's stars. So I'm not really in any rush to get to them because I am winning right now. So I might go for the item spaces and see if I can find a Boo. Not the monkey, but like a Boo the ghost. Boo, I'm a ghost! Oh, look at you go, Luigi. You do more in this game than you do in Jamboree, where you never roll higher for anything. I've never seen you roll higher ever, like you're supposed to. Boo earns. Odie, no. Okay, where am I going? This way. Oh, no! It's a dead end! I mean, luckily I got this die to move a little bit further, because I really need to turn around now. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just playing this dang game and hoping to win. Okay, come on, people. But why did he stop going for this star over here? He was closer to it. What are you guys doing? Okay, so Mario decided to ditch this star over here to go for the one over there, I guess. Even though he definitely did not need to do that. Man, today has flown by. I swear, going through Pokemon cards eats time. But yeah, I am looking forward to selling some of these cards, because I am just like, I have way too many. I know that, I think my, my dream of, deck building and going into, like, competitive play has died. I'm just like, you know, I think that phase is over, because I kind of got into it right before COVID happened, and then it was just like, yeah, no, I'm not, Oh, what is this? Favoritism! I'm just probably gonna sell most of my cards at this point. I was trying to get the little Flareon tin today from the new set that has been like crazy popular. And I was trying to get it through Pokemon Center. Their website updated earlier. I saw like 3 of the tins on there, but when you clicked on them, it just went to like 404, page not found. So I knew they were working on it. The site kept going down for maintenance, and then they came out with like the life-size Gardevoir, and then nothing after that. So I'm just like, okay. I guess they didn't update the tins on the website, even though they were supposed to release on here today. I know they released in stores, but I really don't want to go out and try and beat the scalpers who have guaranteed already gotten all of them in my area. So I'm just kind of like taking a laid-back approach of like, if I manage to get it on Pokemon Center, great. If I don't, oh well. Like, because I really just want it for the tin. Like, I really just want the Flareon tin. Which I guess I could probably buy the tin without the cards after the fact, like secondhand when the craze is over, because they're usually available for pretty cheap. But evolutions are pretty popular, so I don't know. If I can get it new, I will. Oh. And I know there's a Wadaisy in the Mario manga? No. I did not know this. I don't know! Why are they all going the wrong way? They have gone in circles like 8 times. This is not supposed to take this long. Now watch, he's gonna turn around and be like, wait, I think I want that star. Blah, 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 blah. Idiot. I don't know where they're going. They're just going the wrong way constantly. No, not one of them has a brain cell. This is the longest game of Card Party ever because they are dilly-dallying. Like, do they know that these are stars and so they just straight up don't want to get them either? They're not going for them on purpose? I mean, there's no guarantee that they're stars, but... yeah, I guess they are looking for the one piece, because we did just play Pirate Dream. I won. They can't handle it. They're like, no. Wow, what do you know? I'm gonna go this way no matter what it is, because I'm not an idiot. Of course. See? They knew. There goes one of my stars, you jerk. Okay. But if I don't go for it, the party's never going to end. I hope this is Boo. The one piece of their brain cell where the absence of it turns their minds into mush. I cannot believe how long this board is taking because of how stupid they are. Yeah. No. No, no, no. We don't need to give Luigi anything fun. He's been too stupid. We don't need this. What? Why you gotta do this to us? I've been working so hard for this. Turns into one-player mode. No, don't go for my item space. Get your own. Look at them. They're all going for my item. Got item. Okay, Yoshi, please go back and get that other star. I don't want this to take the next century. Yeah, Luigi's famous freeze time ability. I know, I love how depressed they get when they're losing. Okay, so this doesn't even do anything. Just let me switch with somebody else. Not the person closest to me. It's so stupid. Please. Now he's just gonna go in a circle up here. Insane. Okay, he's not gonna go in a circle, thank God. See, they all just knew! They knew it was a fake! They all played me. They played me for a fool. So annoying. Yes, give me big numbers. And of course, all of that's blocked off, so there's like really only one way to go. What are you doing? Going in circles again? God. Guys, Card Party's supposed to be fun! Who do I hope is playable the next Mario Kart? I really don't have a strong preference because half the time I end up racing as my Mii. And if I... It just becomes Little Flag. And if I don't race as my Mii, I typically go for Wario or Toad. And you know they're gonna be in it. So, one of my weird favorites from past games has been Honey Queen. So if they bring any, like, past characters back, that would be my choice. But I think it'd be fun to see... Just like, it would be kind of cool if they did a giant roster of, like, every character that's ever been in a Mario Kart. I think that would be kind of fun, but again, I'm not picky. I think they could do something kind of like Smash Ultimate did, where they just have a million different characters, but I think, in a way, though, I kind of don't like the larger roster, because I never did end up having, like, a main in Mario Kart 8. I played as somebody different every single time, and, like, never truly chose one person to race as more than anybody else. Like, I just never really had that. So, I'm kind of hoping... I kind of wouldn't mind if it was, like, a smaller roster again, but I could see it going larger, since it's already pretty huge. But I think I just prefer the smaller cast. Hey, give it to me, please! Woo! Let's go, baby! Okay. Hi, Kit. Wow, you're so beautiful! I'm in love with a kitty. Kit's yelling at me. She's like, are you still playing this? I am, because there's this giant wall blocking where I can't move, Kit. Oh my god, this is taking so long. How do we even get over there? Is there a way to get over there? Why do we have to go all the way around to get over there? This is the longest game. This is supposed to be a standard size board, not a jumbo, ginormous board. This is the second smallest board available. Mario did give up. He just went the other way. He's like, I'm done. We'll never get over there. This is gonna be as long as the board we just played. This is gonna be as long as Pirate Dream. I know, Kit! She's like, you sound like you're complaining a whole bunch, and I'm gonna yell at you for it. I can't help it, Kit. This board is nuts. If he goes left, I will murder him. I will not... He will not survive if he goes left. Oh my god. Dead. You are... I'm coming for you? You are dead. I'm done. No. You're making this take way too long. This is the stupidest... stupidest thing. Ah! Why?
And so, Big Bobo takes out Yoshi, and Yoshi loses.
Yes. Yes, Scottman. Scottman knows what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. Thank you for the bits. But thank you for that, yes. Stop doing this! Just somebody go over there. It's like they know they're stars, so they just don't. This should have a limit. This should not be like this. I should not be still playing this right now. I'm so done with this. I do not need him to go into the corner. I'm so done with... Yes! Come on! No! Oh my god. I hate you guys. All three of you. Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, I hate all of you. You're the worst. I hate you. This is the stupidest board layout, and they are the stupidest CPUs ever. He's just going the wrong way. This is a one-man show right now. This is a one-man show. I would love to know how their AI is programmed too, because this is pathetic. They're just going backwards. It's all up to us. I don't care if we lose. I am ending this board as soon as I possibly can. Please go. Oh my god, I hate this. Yeah, Yoshi already died, so I can't even deal with this. Yes. If this somehow one of them switches with me, I'm turning the game off. I'm done. I'm not even gonna finish. I'm just gonna say, screw it, we're done. We're never playing Card Party again. Oh my god, this is just stupid. Also, rank The Sims busting out on GBA. Well, while this is happening, I will. I absolutely love The Sims busting out on GBA. It's a fantastic game. And because I have an extreme bias, I want to say I would probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Because I do love that game. 10 would be like its absolute perfection, which I don't think it is. I think it has some pretty like wonkadoodle issues with like the mini games and that. And it takes a while to get like the correct dialogue sometimes. But I don't know. I'm like, do I want to give it a 9? Is that too generous? I don't know. It's a really good game. It's super fun, but I think it has certain quirks about it that could knock it down to an 8 because it's not as user-friendly as it could be, maybe. So I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's fantastic, though. I really do love it. That'd be another one where I'm like, I bounce back and forth between an 8 and a 9, depending on the day. Yeah, they're just landing on each other. They're not even doing anything. They're just going back and forth. He's gonna turn around and be like, I'm gonna go back this way now. Like, every time. Every time. I don't know where they're going or what they're doing. I have no clue. Now that I figured out how to get stuff on my Steam Deck, I'm playing The Sims Bustin' Out soon. Oh my god, yes. Which one? The one, like, which... The one that we're talking about? The GBA one? Or the one on GameCube? There's one on GameCube too, right? Or am I crazy? Maybe not. Actually, I don't think there is. I think there's just The Sims on GameCube. I don't care what it is, just give it to us. Thank you. You guys sucked. You could have had this a million years ago. It is GameCube. Okay. I'm a big fan of the console version. I almost beat it. Would love to try again. I did not come close to beating The Sims on GameCube, but it was absolutely hilarious and so much fun to play. You'll have to let me know how it goes, Bree. I do GBA because that's... Yeah, you had it too! I remember that now. You also had Sims Bustin' Out on GBA. I don't know. Maybe it would be a 9 because isn't... Hold on. 5? Yo, a hottie? Ooh! It's been a long time. I don't know why I'm reaching. That was not Riku.
The evil has been defeated.
Yes. It's been defeated and we won. Rightfully so. Because we were the only person doing anything for the last half of that. That's the one you and Zen streamed. Okay, yeah. That was so funny. I still have that cartridge too, Bree! It's so good. I don't know, I'm like, thank you for the bits, One Speedy Yoshi, also. Thank you very much. But, 5 is average, 6 is above average, 7 is good, 8 is great, 9 is, like, really loved it. I don't know, maybe I would give it a 9. Somewhere between 8 and 9. I hate giving, like, 8.5, but maybe I would. Yeah, you sucked. And so did you. And you're just straight up dead. So, Alright, 2 for 2. 9 is divine. Was I really rhyming? I was not even trying, I swear. No! I'm not playing again with these same settings. I'm not playing this again. I'm done with Card Party. It was too much. It was too much of a party for me. It was too much of going... I can't. I can't deal with it. I can't believe you don't want to play that again. Oh, it was wild. It was a time. Oh my gosh. As I mentioned at the start of the stream tonight, I have been wow, hello, sorry. I have been under the weather the past few days. And I'm like 95% better today, but I think when I talk for a long time is when I start to feel like kind of the like, ooh, the tightness in my throat. I haven't had like a sore throat or anything, but I have had a cough, and I'm just like trying to be weary of like, you know, not pushing it to the limit where I'm like coughing again. So I think now is a good time to stop. We had way too long of a card party. We're gonna quit bonus mode too. We're gonna go back to the main menu. But this has been really fun, you guys. I really enjoyed this little bop back into the GameCube universe of Mario parties, and I'm gonna set up the poll so that way you guys will have, over the weekend, if you are subscribed, you'll have access to that sub-only Discord channel on my server where you can vote in the poll over the weekend to decide which GameCube Mario Party I play next Friday. And then later, after the weekend, sometime next week, I will have another poll to decide what board from the winning Mario Party. Much like I did this previous week. So you guys voted for Pirate Land, that's why we saw it tonight. And it was a lot of fun! I wasn't expecting that board to win. So it's always kind of fun when like a choice that I don't see coming wins, because it's like usually a board that we don't see super duper often when we play. I like that board a lot, but I feel like it's not like the most popular. So it was fun to play that for sure. But it's been a great time. Thank you guys so much for all the questions and all the chat, and we had some great discussion about like movies and musicals, and it was a really fun time. So I appreciate you guys being here. I feel like by tomorrow I'll pretty much be 100% better. It's just like the last bit of like drainage from whatever this cold virus, whatever you want to call it, is. And Odie has been really sick too. He's been really sick. I didn't get it nearly as bad as he did. I think because my immune system was a little built up from getting sick a few times at the end of last year, but this was a lot of fun. I'm so happy that these streams worked out this week, because when I started feeling bad, I was like, oh no, I don't want to have to cancel my streams or like reschedule or something. I really wanted to stay on track, and so thank you guys for being understanding of, you know, a little bit shorter streams this week, but it's been a lot of fun. It really has been. So this is one of my favorite Mario parties, probably like top 5 favorites. Well, actually, I don't know if that's true anymore. Maybe top 6. Top 6 Mario parties. It's definitely in the top half. It's tied for my favorite on the GameCube. So it's always fun to go back to this one, and I just love the vibe of Mario Party 5. It's so dreamy, you know. But thank you very, very much. I have a lot of little shout outs to give tonight for people who went extra hard. Thank you so much to Scottman895 and One Speedy Yoshi for the resubs tonight. Really appreciate those. Also, thank you to One Speedy Yoshi and Scottman for all the bits as well. Thank you to the two of you. I know we had more like smaller amounts of bits tossed out that are not showing up here on Streamlabs because it only shows like a minimum amount. But thank you so much for all the support tonight. If you want to support me as a content creator, the best way to do that is by subscribing. Which you can do here, and you can also use your Prime sub on my channel for free. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month on Twitch. Additionally, another great way to support me is through Patreon. Patreon is a subscription service where you can pledge a dollar amount every single month to give to a creator or different creators that you choose to support on there. So for example, you could pledge to donate $1 a month to me as a content creator. That's just an example. It's just kind of like a tip jar, but it's subscription based. So that's how that works. And I also have some nifty credits that always show at the end of the stream that show some of my top patrons. So thank you very much to my Patreon family. I know that I show that every stream, but I want to make sure I'm giving a verbal thank you as well. So thank you very much to the fam. Another great way to support me, I've mentioned this a lot lately, but my Etsy store is where I sell all my own handmade merch, so please check it out. I have a new doll collection, as you've been seeing throughout the duration of the stream via this little slideshow that I'm very, very proud of and just absolutely love. So if you're interested, please check that out. And any other links of mine are going to be on my link tree. That is the webpage hub of every single link to all my socials, Discord server, YouTube, all that good stuff, and everything I just named. So thank you very much for all the support forever and always. You guys are the best. I love this community, and it's been so much fun tonight. What a fun Friday night. So I will be live again on Monday with Crafty Monday this coming afternoon. Also, I am planning to stream next Friday. Next Friday is Valentine's Day. But Odie and I think, are going to celebrate on a different day because it just will work out better for us to celebrate when he's actually off work, and I don't think he will be next week, so there's the tea. But I will get to spend Valentine's Day with you guys. He'll be streaming too, so we're going to spend Valentine's Day with all of you folks. So I will be, but the next time I'll be live will be this coming Monday for Crafty Monday, so hopefully I will see you guys there. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Lots and lots of love to you. Yeah, get those conversation hearts ready. I need to get some. I don't have any on hand because I've eaten every single one of the ones that I bought up to this point. They have been long gone. And I bought them so early. Like, as soon as they hit store shelves, I was like, conversation hearts, and immediately consumed. So I need to get more for Valentine's Day. So yes, get your conversation hearts ready. Speaking of which, all Etsy orders come with a Valentine, so, you know, if you want a hand-signed Valentine from me, you can have one by purchasing something from the Etsy store. Alright, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Get lots of rest. Take it easy, and I will see you on Monday. Lots of love to you guys. Bye!